Thanks for joining me on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. I want to talk about Oakland Raiders starting quarterback Matt McGloin. Able to take in the whole event on Sunday at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. You get to hang out and see the 3 busloads of people, the tailgate party that they had with his family and the friends, and of course, Raider Nation came over, and there's so many chapters involved with Raider Nation, and guys coming over and people talking to Matt's brothers, Paul and John, and saying, hey, man, we saw those guys in Texas, and just some great stories and things to share, and really some good people to talk about what Matt McGloin has done in his career, starting from West Scranton and playing for Coach Mike D'Antona and heading to Penn State University with Joe Paterno and Bill O'Brien. Matt McGloin's just got something. People up in the press box at MetLife Stadium saw Matt McGloin and said, this guy has got something that nobody else has. Yeah, his stats weren't the greatest. He was 18 for 31. And at this point for Matt McGloin, at the press conference after the game, after Matt threw for 2 touchdowns and led the Raiders in the second half, and I think on one drive he was 7 for 8, Matt threw some balls that were a little dangerous, but that's the kind of player he's been. He throws some dangerous stuff, but he always comes back. He doesn't seem to be rattled. After an interception, he'll come back and he'll just throw the balls that he normally throws. It's the kind of player he is. So Matt McGloin leaves MetLife Stadium with the loss and a little bit of an edge in the post-game press conference. He wasn't happy about the loss. He was very disappointed and said that he's got to play better and the team has to play better. He knew that. And I think Dennis Allen, the head coach, alluded that it appears that he showed his hand that Matt McGloin's going to remain the starter for the Oakland Raiders. Yeah, they did get Terrell Pryor in the game, and that was an arrangement that they had. But I do think it was Matt McGloin's game, and Matt showed what he could do. Matt McGloin has to move on at this point. It's no longer about just hitting the playing field, about starting in the NFL. It's now about getting wins, and Matt McGloin wants to move up the ladder, wants to show the Raider organization that he is the quarterback of the future, not just for the last 3 games of the season, but for 2014 as well. And I think Matt McGloin has proved that he's got that edge, he's got that competitiveness within him. He's earned some respect from, of course, the Raiders, the players, and, of course, the fans as well. And he's always earned that respect, I think, from the people in Scranton, and his family knows the type of competitor that he is as well. A great story. We spoke with Matt about 2 months ago here on the JohnMendolaShow.com, back when he moved from 3rd string to 2nd string. And, Matt was just very happy about his progress and what he was able to do. He's going to smile a little bit more, but it's still going to be the same Matt McGloin, the guy that plays with a chip on his shoulder. He plays with a big heart, and he plays with what he's come from. A great family and great people in Northeastern Pennsylvania that continue to support him no matter what. Thanks for watching the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.